Oh yeah, that's true. How is she included in the novels if she's just a beta tester, not in the actual thing? Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing A Wild Last Boss Appeared, episode 10. Last episode ended with a cliffhanger, and I've been like waiting all week to watch this. So if you're new, or if you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing. Now is definitely the time. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Also, if you'd like to see uncut or unfiltered version of this or anything else I do, exclusives, check out the Patreon. That link is down below. And let's go ahead and start. All right. This is what I've been wanting, but more serious. Like, look at that smile.
Yeah,
that I guess that is kind of odd too. Oh, so you copied it. Okay. Then yeah, okay, yeah, so okay, holy shit, she used the term NPC. So she's either a player that's in there or something. Holy fucking shit. Okay, I'm freshly awake. This is okay. So she's either a player or somebody that like knows the term. She has to know that term. So she has to be a player, right? Or like something that makes sense to me. Yeah. But who was she? Was she somebody that like that they knew, or? Well, we know that she can mess with memory, remember? I noticed it right away. The first time she mentioned that, I thought that was odd, like her abilities. Why? I want to know the intentions behind this. Obviously, she's doing some evil shit. Obviously, with the whenever it does that like memory thing. Huh? There feel no. What? Wait, what? What? You're a beta. Okay, so you're not technically a player, but you're a beta tester. Oh my fucking! You're a beta tester. Shit. Okay, so you're a beta tester that got brought to this, or so you were testing a new race and you're brought to this world or something, or like, did you get stuck the same way, or? But you showed up. Oh, I think she's saying truths, but not telling the whole truth. I feel like there's more to it because she said that she didn't mess with her memory or anything, or couldn't. And that could be true to some extent, but there's still lots of things that are odd, as we saw. Like, she doesn't recognize a lot of that. Why doesn't she recognize a lot of that past? So that stuff that actually happened there's questions that are still out there. So I don't know if she's telling the whole truth. Half elf.
運営側のパソコンからはプレイヤーの勢力やその内部が覗けましたので。
いや、テストプレイヤーが見ていいのかそれ。
That's odd too, though. What? Okay. Well, we saw the other. Yeah, I knew that almost right freaking away. What the fuck, man? Conquer? Wait. She's not level 300. She's not level 300. Yeah, she's obviously like, if she's a beta tester, and I think that, honestly, I still don't believe half the things she's saying. It feels like she's telling truths and lies together, like in this. Like, it seems there's still things that seem off, but even as a beta tester or whatever, like, I'm guessing that level is completely off, and she's probably like an insane level. Beta testers don't normally get the stuff she said too. That's what makes me lean towards a lie. I've done alpha test. Fuck, if you know the game New World, I did some stuff there, and like, you don't get that fucking access. You don't get that fucking access at all. So like, is she like secretly like a creator or something? Like, that's what it sounds more like to me. Either she created the game, or higher up in the company, or it's just a total lie, and this entire thing could be a lie too. I don't know. That seems odd to me. What is it? 1,000 half elf? Maybe beta testing that race they gave her max, like crazy max level. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Where do you go from here after knowing this though? I would say this is an ultimate twist, which it is, but there's so many hints. And I was onto this so fast. But it is, in an overall thing, it is a fucking big ass twist. Oh man. Summoned women. Why'd she say summoned women though? Are they all women? Did you turn all women into metal little spikes? Probably not literal, but. Okay, you got those. I got swords. Escape. We already knew she had some crazy ass OP stuff, even being able to do that in memory manipulation. Remember, it's a class you don't know of that was being beta tested. You know, one thing that even leans me further into thinking like something's fucked up, even with some of the information she said, she's probably telling some lies in there. Why doesn't, for somebody that played the game as much as LUFAS, like as much, like crazy MMO player that did everything, how did she not know about this beta test? Like, I know they don't always pull. It could be like within, and she didn't go into specifics, so it could have been like within the company or something beta test. And she said it was super secret, but like, it's odd to me that like normally a lot of the time they'll, especially like a player like her that's mastered you would think they would pull from that base. So it just seems odd that LUFAS would know nothing about it. That's another red flag to me. Oh shit. This is so good.
流星脚 無駄です。X ゲート
I'm honestly surprised she's so shocked though.
光栄の物理攻撃では HP の1割どころか一部すらも削られんのは
Though she did say she was shocked by, I don't know, I think it's because I still have a hard time trusting her. But if we go off her words, she did say she was surprised she couldn't manipulate her memories and do all that stuff. Or it would have taken too long to do too much.
ディーナ、そなたでは世に勝てぬよ。メグレズもそなたと同じ光栄の魔法型だが、あやつは前衛の対抗策などいくらでも用意できていた。しかし、先ほどの攻撃にそれがなかった。そなたはテストプレイヤー。実際にゲームをしていたわけではない。
You were like you had never played the. Wouldn't that mean? So that could mean two things. One, they got beta testers that never played the game before. If we're, like I said, if we're taking her word, if we're actually taking her word, then yeah, she was either a beta tester that never played the game before or whatever, and they pulled people. But a game that's already out, it seems odd to me to pull people that haven't played it as beta testers. And I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking a lot of this literal and from the eyes of someone that's done this before. So you either pull the actual people that either that's why I'm partly thinking she either worked for the company or fucking made it or owned it or something or you could pull people that never played it, but that's still odd to me. I don't know. I want to trust the words, but there's just no fucking way. There's lies within what she's saying. There is truths too, though.
そなたは世と同じレベル1000ではある。だが、その差は歴然。もうやめぬか、ディーナよ。
あら、お優しい。今まで欺いていた私を許してくださると？
欺かれていたのは事実。
Really?
だが、同時にそなたに助けられてきたのもまた事実。
Yeah, but she aided you to.
それに関しては欺かれた世が間抜けだっただけのこと。その手腕をたたえこそすれ。
Really?
感じぬよ。
もう勝った気でいるんですか？
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
この攻撃をしないでから言ってください。
召喚
What is happening? Oh. What?
これはまた凄まじいことを。
Through the entire sky.
いや、これはねえわ。
Yeah. The war. She's like having an attack like that. Holy shit.
これ完全にギャラ国巻き込むコースじゃねえか。しかも発動後しばらく待たないと降ってこない使いづらいことで有名な魔法を X ゲートでショートカットしてプッパとかチートすぎるだろ。
では私はこれ。
She obviously has hacks. What the fuck?
なるほど。それが狙いか。
Is she like partly testing her too? Maybe?
恐怖はない。きっと俺の中のルファスができると言っているのだ。スキルアイアンシュート。
The power of a kick?
さらに防御力貫通の弱所好き。あとは俺のパワー次第。ただ己を信じて蹴り飛ばす。
I mean, it works sometimes. And then sometimes believing in yourself gets you killed, but they're like, oh, hey, look, it's pretty. Holy shit. I'm so excited to see like where do you go from here?
嘘。
Like if you just take her back,
まだ続けるか、ディーナよ。
いえ、私の負けです。
では、話してもらえるのだろうな。なぜこんなことをしたのか。
私はあなたが封印された後、こちらの世界に来たテストプレイヤーです。気が
Oh.
ついたら自分が使っていたアバターに憑依した状態でここに来ていました。それでもレベル500を超える強者が大勢いたのです。
そこからゲームと違うのか。
はい。それとノベルに描かれなかったプレイヤーはまるで最初から存在しなかったかのように痕跡すら残さず消えていました。
消えて。
See, that's pretty crazy.
私が思うにここはゲームではなくノベライズされた方の世界なの
The
かもし
world
れません。
published in its novels. Whoa!
だと。
The world published in its novels.
プレイヤーのゲーム内での行動が採用されると物語化されて公式の歴史に組み込まれるシステムのこと。この世界はゲームではなくノベライズの方だっていうのか。
And that
それはまずい。
changes it a lot,
ノベル
right?
化してるやつってのはそう多くない。数百万人いた中でほんの一握りだ。
Interesting.
待てよ。
Wait.
ディーナはテストプレイヤーだぞ。なのにノベル化されていたのだろうか。
私と同じ境遇の者はいませんでした。みんな最初からこの世界の住人でイレギュラーは私一人だけだったのです。
Oh yeah, that's true. How is she included in the novels if she's just a beta tester, not in the actual
もし
thing?
かしたらいたのかもしれません。しかし今となってはもう。それでもみんなは私にとって数少ない知人でした。私の知る現実の名残が彼らにはあった。けれど全員
死んだのだな。
Oh, so there was some originally.
そりゃ魔人族に負けるのも仕方ないか。一度に組めるパーティー人数は最大12人と決まっていた。しかしこの世界ではそんなの関係ないだろう。それこそ100万人の高レベルで圧殺してしまえば。
Yeah, so no wonder why everybody's like lower leveled,
世界
and
に基づいていると考えていたんだが。
it does change things from that perspective.
私は悔しかった。憎かった。私の知るわずかな現実の名残すら奪われ、世界が蹂躙されていくのが何よりも辛かった。けれど私では魔人王には勝てません。私にできることは魔人族の内部に潜り込み、内側から侵略を遅らせる程度のこと。
So here's the thing. I still don't trust the words. Now, like I said, I feel like there's a lot of truth in this. That like everything that she's explaining, there's definitely lies sprinkled into the truth. And it's trying to find what she's actually lying about. Now, I think a big clue is when she said, like, how are you in this world when you were a beta tester? Because you wouldn't be. I don't exactly know how the novel works. Like they wrote, I remember she was talking about the novel system in the beginning of the show. I'll have to rewatch that episode. But you would think if you're just a beta tester and you had never played before or whatever, outside of that, then like, one, how do you have connections with other people? How did you have such connections with the other people unless the beta test ran pretty long and you got to know the people that were doing the beta test? But also, like, her actually having this, I don't know, interaction and feelings towards that. And there's just things that are missing here, that are missing in her description that doesn't make sense. And also her being included in the lore makes no sense. And I think that's something that helps my case, like thinking of she's still sprinkling lies in and some of this is not truthful. I think that makes me feel a lot more comfortable thinking that. You guys let me know what you think, but I think there's definitely stuff she's not talking about.
それだけです。
だから世と12星点を。
はい。うまくあなたを誘導して魔人王にぶつければ、奴を倒せると考えたのです。
Yeah.
何かおかしいところがあったか。
It seems like every time that happens, it is like lies or.
部分はないように思うが。
Or it's all of it.
次が最後の質問だ。そなたは結局世の敵なのか？
いえ、敵対する気はありません。もっとも利用しようとしていたこと自体、ある意味敵対と取られてもおかしくはありませんが。
ならばよい。引き続き
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
不問にすると言ったのだ。
She
ですか？
構わぬ。そなたにはこの世界でいろいろと助けられた恩もあるしな。物騒な部下を持つのもある意味では定番だ。
あ
なたは本当に中身はプレイヤーなんですよね。
If we think about it from the perspective of keep your enemies closer kind of thing, like your friends close, your enemies closer, there's a bigger disadvantage of chasing her off and not having her like in this where you can kind of monitor her. And it makes sense to keep she obviously has some answers and some things and she might be useful, but keeping her away could be way worse. So maybe that's part of her thought process there, but man, it's like we can't get rid of her.
プレイヤーの記憶を持ったルファス様本人とかじゃないですよね。
さてどうだろうな。記憶が混ざっている状況が続きすぎて、世自身変わりつつあるのは自覚。
You're not like the real Mistress Lufas with the memories of a player, right? Is that a possibility? She has memory manipulation. She has ways of like, we know that. Like, even though she says, oh, I couldn't do certain things, and maybe that's meaning more of like when something's off or something's wrong, she has like that thought or whatever, like something she's saying is not truthful. Maybe that's what she means by like not being able to do it fully or whatever. But how would you even have that thought of doing that? Like, unless you were part of you were a player before or whatever. That doesn't make any sense. Because if you, why would you do that? That's why I'm fucking confused. But her bringing that up just seems odd too. Is anybody else thinking that? That seems fucking odd. And we've seen like all these memories of her being like being Lufas and all these past memories. I can't take this off the table. I think her saying this in general puts this in the realm of possibility. I'm gonna keep this in the back of my head.
さてどうだろうな。記憶が混ざっている状況が続きすぎて、世自身変わりつつあるのは自覚している。何よりせっかく出会えた同郷だ。多少のいたずらには目をつぶろう。この分だと現存する七英雄最後の一人であるベネトナシもプレイヤーではないかもしれない。そうだとしたら、俺たちはこの世界に二人だけのイレギュラー
Which should seem odd to you.
ディーナは俺を騙して利用していた。だが俺に害があって損をしたか？いや、していない。
But you know she can manipulate memory.
ディーナが誘導した先々に都合よく現れる12星点や七曜。それにディーナの目的である魔人族殲滅だって、俺がルファスである以上、魔人王との激突は避けられない。
And as we said, I can see why she wants to keep her close. It's crazy though. Like this is good writing, honestly.
私が見込んだ通り。いえ、それ以上です。やはり魔人王を倒し世界を統一するのはあなたしかいません。お命受けたまわりました。我が王。ならばあなたが魔人王を倒すその日まで、私はあなたの参謀でありましょう。
What about after you defeat the Devil King?
仰せのままに、ルファス様。
DINA, the self-proclaimed advisor of the Conqueror Lufas, has joined your party. Self-proclaimed.
まずいな。ディーナとの戦闘をどうごまかしたものか。
Say it was fireworks. Okay, so they're just gonna straight up lie.
そのような場合はすぐに私をお呼びください。
すまなかった。これでこの国での目的は果たした。 改めてパルテノスに会いに行こう。
かしこまりました。
アイゴケロス、そなたパルテノス以外の情報を掴んではいないか？
そうですな。まず我以外に魔人族に協力していた12星天ならば存じております。サソリのスコルピウスが復讐の鬼と化して魔人族に全面協力しております。あとは獅子のレオンと吸血鬼ベネトナシュが日夜にわたり戦争。レーバテンが勇者の召喚に成功したそうです。
The time harkens back to when Lufas conquered the grave of the Blackwing King. They've been they've been trying to summon the hero. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is this an actual player? Is that a player? Is that like a random player that looks, what the fuck? What the It looks like you just took the main character from a fucking like ecchi fucking school anime. You just pulled a dude from an ecchi school anime. He's just having fun. He's like, where the fuck am I? What's happening? This is the wrong anime. No, bring me back. Oh man, this show, like, obviously it's been kind of like, it's been good, obviously, and Dina's been suspicious for a while, and it's nice to get like an explanation, even if I don't believe some of it. It's good to get an explanation, and I do, even if Lufas is not doing it for this very reason, in my head, keeping your enemies closer is way smarter in the long term, but it's still suspicious as fuck. Why are you the two only people? But the summoning thing, what we just saw right there, the hero was summoned. That's like, got that person from Japan, or got that, like, that looks like somebody from the real world, like legitimately. So everything seemed, that is a nice twist I was not expecting. Like, I mean, through this entire episode, there was a lot of stuff that was, this is definitely the best episode by far. Like, and there's been so many good episodes this show. This one just shook up, like, honestly shook up the genre a bit. Like, the story is, it's like, it's really funny because we start watching this and it's like, oh, this is very much like Overlord. It's which in a good way. It felt very like Overlord in a good way, and very well done. But we get like a lot of stuff, and now it's really feeling like its own thing, like completely. And it's such a nice, I don't know how to explain it. I'm really loving the story. Other than just saying I love the story, I love the way this is going, and I can't tell or I know where the hell this is going to go. I hate that we only have a few episodes left. That really sucks. Thank you for watching. This is definitely probably a really long episode, but subscribe if you haven't, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, check out the Patreon. You want to support the channel, you want to see the uncuts and Patreon exclusives and stuff like that. That link will be down below. Supports the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.